Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher this week is Sharon Salzberg. And the title of today's message is, We Spend Our Lives Searching for Something That We Think We Don't Have. We spend our lives searching for something that we think we don't have. Linda, good morning. Happy Friday. As always, it's good to see you. Imagine spending your entire life chasing a magical butterfly. This butterfly, you are convinced, holds the key to your joy. You run through fields, climb trees, and search relentlessly, but the beautiful creature is always just out of reach. And even when one day you do finally get your hands on it, catch it, place it in a jar, and feel like you will burst from joy as you marvel at its intricate beauty, the very next day, it seems like just another boring butterfly. Somebody, good morning. Danae, good morning. Hello, beautiful humans. Great seeing you. Charlene, a very good morning. Awesome seeing you. Hello. Today's message from Sharon Salzberg shines the light on the very human search for happiness and why it seems so elusive. And there are three clear points that she makes. The first point she makes is, we tend to search for happiness in all the wrong places. The second point she makes is, no amount of accumulated things and experiences will ever bring us the happiness we seek. And the third point she makes is, we will realize our quest for happiness when we finally find that we have been home all along. I have a sneeze developing, and I'm trying hard to not have that sneeze happen. Pupe, good evening. It's great seeing you. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. Hello, beautiful humans. Let's listen to how Sharon Salzberg says this. She says, we spend our lives searching for something we think we don't have, something that will make us happy. But the key to our deepest happiness lies in changing our vision of where to seek it. Let me repeat that last sentence. She says the key to our deepest happiness lies in changing our vision of where to seek this happiness. She says, we can travel a long way in life and do many things, but our deepest happiness is not born from accumulating new experiences. It is born from letting go of what is unnecessary and knowing ourselves to be always at home. It is inside of us. I mean, it really is. That's where it's always been. The most important relationship you will ever have is with yourself. By connecting with that wise being whose home is you, you tap into your full power, your energy, your insight. Let me read that one more time. By connecting with that wise being whose home is you, you will tap into your full power, your energy, your insight. You can learn to listen inwardly and have access to your higher self. Move beyond the busy thoughts and create with clarity. Your inner wisdom is innate and always present. As your relationship with your inner guidance grows, you'll find it is much easier to create positive changes in your life. But it takes a willingness to slow down, move beyond your conscious mind and connect to your soul. It is always inside of you. Today's meditation explores our connection to our inner wisdom as we take the time to slow down and really listen to what our soul has to say. When you find home in the connection with your soul, you'll never be fooled into chasing after happiness again. Today's meditation is called Finding Inner Wisdom. If you're ready, let's go and have that inner conversation. Let's listen. See if we can hear what our wisdom has to say. You can close your eyes, and we'll start with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. As you release, as you exhale, really feel into the softening of your body. How deeply can you soften into you? Think of it almost as when you exhale and soften, you can soften so deeply that you disappear all the way deep into you. Now just imagine what you would find if you could disappear so deep into you that you're met with the essence of your being. What came before the world showed you who you should be. What came before all the layers of armor, all the reactions in fear, your original being, your soul. Could you imagine sitting at the feet of your soul? Be playful with this exercise. Use imagination. Tap into your curiosity. What would that image look like? What would it look like to see yourself sitting at the feet of your soul, ready to listen? love having this conversation. I love asking questions, trusting that there is a deeper answer within. Sometimes when I ask these questions, I don't always get a clear answer. But my intention is to remain open, trusting that the answer will be clear when I'm ready to see it, when I'm ready to listen. And sometimes that answer comes through the next thing I listen to, the next person I speak to, if I remain open. So here's what I try and do. I try and ask a question without being desperate for an answer. I try and ask a question and at the same time, completely let it go. Don't have any attachment to the question I've just asked. I like to ask the question and then just return to my breath. And in this case, it's going to be a breath hold. And in my breath hold, I'm trying to simply find comfort and relaxation in my breath hold while I'm open to whatever comes from deeper inside me. Of course, we could be confronted with something like the voice of our inner critic too. But the more we do our work, the more we understand what that inner critic sounds like. That voice comes from judgment. It comes from criticism. It accuses and it attacks. Our wisdom never does. The voice of wisdom is never an accusation, never a judgment. It could be very clear and it could very clearly point out where we're falling short, what we're doing wrong. But even when that voice of wisdom clearly points out our shortcomings, it is still not judgment or criticism. If it is an attack, it's not your wisdom. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils and follow. Feel the air touch the back of your throat and keep following. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs and go even deeper. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, reach for the playful side of you again. Don't be too serious. Add a bit of imagination and curiosity. As you take your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, what would the image look like of sitting at the feet of your soul and listening to wisdom speak? Take your next big breath. Are you able to ask a question and immediately let go of any attachment to the answer of that question? Can you ask the question with a bit of curiosity, but then as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, can you make your focus just softening into your body, finding a relaxed space in your breath hold? Can you trust that, of course, your wisdom has the answer to this question, even if you don't hear it right now? Can you trust that you will clearly see or hear the answer when you are ready? As you take your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, place yourself again as the student sitting in front of the feet of your soul, ready to listen. Say these words: I am here, I am listening, I am here to learn. Take your next big breath. Let's start with the first question. I'll give you the question in multiple different ways, and you can ask the question in whichever way suits you. The question is, what do I truly long for in this life? What do I truly long for in this life? What do I want? What do I want my life to be? What do I want my life to look like? What do I want my life to feel like? There's a whole collection of questions, and however you ask it is up to you. Can you ask the question and just surrender into the softness of you, trusting wisdom to come up with an answer? What do I truly long for in this life? Take your next big breath and listen. Sometimes the question can be somewhat daunting. So I want you to go there again, ask the same question again, but specifically bring yourself to a place as light as possible. Are you able to shake off whatever heaviness you might feel? What would the answer be if the answer was really fun? What do I want my life to be? What do I want my life to be like, to look like, to feel like? Take your next big breath and listen. Now, in this life that I want, this life that my soul envisions, where am I standing in my own way? And I'm asking this question because I'd like it to be pointed out to me. I'm here to learn, I'm here to grow. I would like to see, how am I holding myself back? Where am I standing in my own way? How am I holding myself back? Or perhaps, what skills or what traits do I currently lack? In other words, where do I need to focus on growing? As you take your next big breath, the question is something like, where am I standing in my own way? Take your next big breath and listen. now, please remind me, because perhaps I need a bit of motivation here. Perhaps I need a bit of inspiration here. Please remind me, what skills, what abilities do I already have that will contribute to creating this life? What strengths, what gifts do I already possess that will contribute to building the life that I really want? What am I missing? What skills, what abilities, what gifts do I already have that I need to put some focus on? Take your next big breath and listen. Who do I need to become? Who do I need to become in order to be the person that manifests this life? What qualities, what perspectives do I need to cultivate within myself? And perhaps the clearest question is, what daily actions, what daily habits do I need to instill in order to reflect this evolution in myself? Who do I need to become? What daily habits, what daily skills do I need to cultivate in order to reflect the evolution of who I am becoming? Take your next big breath and listen. And lastly, to make sure my focus is on the right place, I want to make sure I'm not focusing on my shortcomings in a negative way. I want to make sure I'm not caught up by what I lack. To help me shift my focus, point out to me what is abundantly available to me right now. Not next month or next year or next 5 years when I've reached my goal. Right now, this very moment when I get up from this meditation, What is abundantly available to me right now? Help me see what's under my nose already. Take your next big breath and listen. We'll take one more big breath together to slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back. You can lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. Sharon Salzberg's words for us this morning. We spend our lives searching for something we think we don't have. Something that will make us happy. But the key to our deepest happiness lies in changing our vision of where to seek it. She says, we can travel a long way in life and do many things, but our deepest happiness is not born from accumulating new experiences. It is born from letting go of what is unnecessary and knowing ourselves to be always at home. Knowing ourselves to be always at home. Just before I let you go, I'd love you to have that last conversation again, that last question again. Please remind me of what is infinitely available to me right now. What is abundantly available to me right now? Have that conversation one more time. If you have some time, take pen and paper and make some notes about the conversations you've just had. Perhaps ask these questions again. And ask your wisdom, your soul, to remind you. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this space. The space in which we can come together and listen. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the gentle honesty in pointing out my shortcomings, where I need to pay attention, where I need to still grow and develop. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the reminder that at the core of anything I want, anything I need, any happiness I crave, at the core of that is the deep knowing that I am home. Take a deep breath in. And thank you for learning that if I embody that truth, if I embody the truth that I am home, then love, joy, happiness is always abundantly available to me right now. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being on this journey with us. Nella, good morning. Maggie, good morning. Ezreela, good morning. Diane, good morning. Hello, beautiful humans. Thank you, Sunmay. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Michelle. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Embrace this truth, this fundamental truth that your whole being knows you are already home. Lots of love to you all. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.